feet on the block, can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Payton into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. LeBron James matched up with Jimmy Butler. Nerlens Noel snatching it out of the air. Incredible. 6 tonight.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Kuzma. To Payton. 5 on the shot clock. Hart. Over to the right side. To Payton. Won't go. Butler to bring it up. His team up by 7. He throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Tough make through traffic.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Sixers have the basketball. To Embiid. Lets it fly from long range. Missed it. Payton with the basketball. They trail by 7. To James. Payton to Kyle Kuzma. Ref blows the whistle, and he calls a 5-second back to the basket violation.
I got him. Here we go.
To Allen. Embiid, good for 2.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Coming right back to you.
Butler into the front court. Lead stands at 7. From long range. Another chance. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
LeBron guarded by Jimmy Butler. Here comes the screen to Josh Hart. And a throwdown.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia.
Here we go. I got him.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Butler fires the 3, cleans it up. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
LeBron James sizing up Butler. To Josh Hart. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Sixers call for time as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he hits the 3.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Hayden. 4-3. The rebound taken down by the Sixers. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Huh, what a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
McGee powers it through. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kyle Kuzma with a piece. Hayden into the front court. His guys down by 9. JaVale McGee.
Come right.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Baseline drive. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Hayden. Rondo guarded by Nerlens Noel. To Kyle Kuzma. And hits off a killer step back.
And that footwork was absolutely off the charts. Just that space, splash.
Butler to bring it up. They can get a 2-for-1 if they hurry. Fires the 3. And the Lakers have the rebound. To Payton. Rondo. And he buries it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the 3rd quarter. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The 4th quarter is...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Ball. No, I missed a short one there. Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Ball with it up top. His team down 9.
Come on, you're right.
Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Hazonia in a matchup with Boogie.
Double.
And scores at the rim. Beautifully done with the Euro step.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Ball into the front court. 9-point margin. Screen coming. Short jumper off the mark. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Brunson lets it fly from beyond the arc. That won't go. To Ball. Here comes the screen. Ball. Deep right corner. Gets an open look and hits. Defense played the percentages. The offense cashes in.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Ball. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short to Brunson. No good.
Defense. Defense. Let's go.
Gets it in the right corner. To Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Now 4 for 9.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
And that one is out. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
DeMarcus Cousins has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Brunson. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Huge block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Nothing going here on that drive. Out of bounds. Last touch by Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Brunson. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. And a 5-second back-to-the-basket violation is called. DeMarcus Cousins pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Cousins. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Ball. Nice pass to set things up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I see this happen so much in the game. Just because a guy beats you off the dribble doesn't mean that you need to quit on the play. Stay in there, continue to be physical, even if you're behind the play.
To Ball. Cousins to Ball. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
It's good. And one.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Ball brings the rock up court. Butler into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Oh, ferocious slam inside. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Butler. Slams it down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Grayson Allen to Butler and finishes strong.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Kyle Kuzma. Takes stock of the floor. A drive-by ball, but he can't finish.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning it around and the defense is right there in your face. The jarring is only going to escalate.
Ball to James. Not that time. The follow won't go either. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Lakers here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Lakers must be devastated after such a close loss. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
It's a shame only one team can win when you have such great team basketball on display. The ball movement was tremendous.
Player of the game.
And while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who was gold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming matchups for the Philadelphia 76ers. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me. Baby, come ride with me. Ride with me.
Bow, bow, bow. What? The one you look like you making a dunk mixtape out there. Yeah. The one putting on a dunk show tonight. They gonna need some new rims after the game. Finish your breakfast then. I like it. Next time do it like that. It's your boy. Bow, bow. What? The one you look like you making a dunk mixtape out there. Yeah. The one putting on a dunk show tonight. They gonna need some new rims after the game. Finish your breakfast then. I like it. Next time do it like that. It's your boy.
We got London on the track.
Hey, I need 2 bucks. What that cool cup? What that jeweler? What your jewels cost? What that cool cost? I need 2 bucks. I'm not no hawk.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. And get back, yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' hack. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country, but I got my beef from London. These talk but see me out and ain't on nothing. I'm in the stool, I need to go get the. You got 20s, I got hundreds. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk. 200 to Izzy, get my ice here. Classic, y'all, it's real as Buzz Lightyear. Say, got that done with the prices. I don't with this for this. We got. Down in that. They don't take none of the artists, so I'm. Problem is you see me get it. 8212, just bracket. I might be in that Escalade, but I ain't lacking. Put that on you, act like I don't know what happened. I hear the story, be like, that was trash. Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hawk. We don't pay attention to no loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk.
I'm still under 21, so I can't. But them my name and they can't wait. Crib came with a court and some legal officials. Cake around my neck, in the magazines, chauffeur limousines.